Hey guys, it is KudoKraftster, and I deeply apologize for not posting a single video for the last, I think it's been like 4 months now. March, April, May, yeah, 4 months since, or more like 4.5, I should say. So I really do apologize for that. I will talk about what's been going on, and I was going to do, well, I'm not, first of all, I'm not done yet, but I was planning to do a somewhat craft room tour, but I'm not done dealing with my yarn. I have so much yarn. I have like 3 to 5 additional containers of yarn that I need to figure out where I'm gonna put them, how am I gonna organize them under the guest bed and so forth. So I'm going to do that video like sometime next week. So anyways, let's get into this. I don't want to make this video way too long for you guys. But I will at the end of my update show you what I decided to do with all this yarn that I have and all these unfinished projects that need to be completed and so forth. So anyways, let's jump right into it. So first and foremost, I've been quite busy with work. Springtime, surprisingly, for not just me, but for a lot of my colleagues, was a pretty busy season, more than usual. Even like before the pandemic, we were never as busy as how it was this past spring and previous springs. So we had a lot. I mean, I know for sure I had a lot of conferences that I had to work during the springtime. So I was pretty much working a conference a week, which is a little unheard of. But yeah, I had a lot. So it was a great spring for us. So now it's summertime. Usually summer is a little slow for us. So I've just been working at home a lot, and just to be honest, like my craft room was just such a mess. I mean, there was yarn everywhere. There was like all my papers, because I am a scrapbooker. If this is your first time watching this video, I do have another channel, which is actually the first channel that I created, which I should definitely also do a video for that channel, because it's probably been a year since I've done a video for that channel. That's KudoKraftster. I will put a link in the description box if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, I do plan, now that I'm bringing up YouTube channels, I do plan to make a third, and this is probably, I'm hoping this is going to be my last channel. I actually Googled, because I was really curious, because I know that, because I researched before, I've heard that you can have more than one channel, but I was curious what was the maximum amount of channels that you can have on YouTube, and I was pretty shocked with the number that was that I saw on Google. Was you could actually have 50 channels on YouTube. Like, how crazy is that? Like, why would you want 50 different channels? And you got to manage, like, whoever. I should Google who has the most YouTube channels. I'm totally curious about that. But yeah, my third channel is going to be another reason why I've been MIA is I recently, well, I wouldn't say recently, but mid-February of this year, I got into the budget binder system, or the Dave Ramsey system. If some of you do know what I'm talking about, please comment below if you're also doing it, and let me know if you guys love it. How is it going for you? I actually have to start over again because I decided to reopen my Etsy shop, and I decided to create my own savings challenges. So if you want to check out my Etsy shop, I will put a link in the description box. It's called Crafty Awareness. So I have physical products for savings challenges, I have digital products for savings challenges, and I still have like scrapbook supplies like Project Life cards in there. I do plan to sell crochet products, but I'm kind of on the fence about it because I've tried to sell now I'm trying to remember where I put them because I wanted to show you guys, but maybe in the next video I'll show you guys when I do like the craft room tour video. But yeah, I made these tiny, I wouldn't say tiny, I think they were about like 1/2 inch to 1 inch size crochet hearts. I call them ombre hearts because they were, some of them were in 3 different colors, and there was only 2 that were in 2 different colors. And I posted that on my Etsy. This is before the pandemic, okay, a few years ago. Not a single person bought even 1 pack. I was charging like $8 a pack for 4 crochet heart stickers, which I thought was a pretty good price for handmade crochet hearts or stickers to use in your scrapbooking or decorate your cards or who knows what. So I started giving them out for free to hopefully bring back customers that would hopefully if they like them would buy more from me. But then I was like, why am I giving them away? I need to stop giving them away. You work so hard on them. And I gave up on selling crochet stuff on my Etsy shop because I know I've heard so many times online, in whether it's researching or watching other people's YouTubes, that it is difficult to sell crochet items. Now, I don't have a hard time doing it with colleagues or with my mother's coworkers, because I just recently finished a cardigan for for my mom's boss. But I was a little late on it. I was supposed to get $100 for it, but they knocked off $25 because I was a month late, which is understandable. So $75 for a cardigan, a handmade cardigan, is pretty good to me. I even told my mom at least $75. I'd be okay with at least $75. But I was, if it's fine. Like it wasn't a big deal to me. But I definitely don't want to make another cardigan till like maybe after August. I don't know. Because my mom does have another coworker that wants a cardigan as well, but she's on the fence about it. I don't know if it's probably because of the price, but she hasn't decided yet. So I am using that Mary Maxim Prism cardigan kit. Luckily, with the last cardigan that I made, she picked the Misty, and I already had 2 balls of those, so I only had to buy 5. So it was a little bit cheaper compared to buying the kit itself. But for the other cardigan, I did have to buy the full kit. But like I said, she's still on the fence about that. So that's another reason why I've been busy, because I was working, but yet I was trying to finish that cardigan for my mom's boss, and it was so hard because I was like tired from work, and I just didn't feel like crochet. I mean, there was like so many things. That's why I was late. But yeah, I do better selling crochet when it comes to my network outside of the internet. But I'm gonna try again on my Etsy shop. Maybe just put like a few of the beanies that I made and see if anyone will. Hopefully if I get 1 buyer, then I don't mind, but like keeping crochet items in my shop. But if I don't, like at the end of this year, I think what I'll do is, if I don't get a single sale from any of my crochet items on my Etsy shop by the time this year ends, I'm not gonna, to me it's not worth putting the time into making the crochet items and not get a single sale from them. So anyways, so yeah, I reopened my Etsy shop. Yeah, I was talking about my craft room, so sorry. I'm trying to make sure I tell you guys everything that's happened in the last 4 months. So yeah, my craft room was such a mess. every time I came in here, I didn't want to do anything because I'm one of those people, I easily get overwhelmed when there's stuff everywhere. And it makes me not want to create anything. I was actually I was actually doing my creativity outside of the craft room. I was actually doing it in the living room. Like when I was doing the crochet for the cardigan, and when I was creating savings challenges on my laptop, everything was in the living room. But I was so tired of doing everything in the living room. I'm like, I need my craft room back. I need it back. So I have a space to do all my creativity. I have everything, my tools, everything that I need that's in one room, instead of just bringing all the things that I need to another room. It drove me nuts. So that's why I really am like, I really gotta push myself to get this craft room done. Because I do miss scrapbooking for my other channel. I do miss doing videos for you guys. And then, like I said, I'm planning to make a third. Now, my third channel's name will be called Crafty Awareness, because that's the shop's name. So I was thinking of putting Kudo in there, but then it just, I mean, unless I put KudoKraftster Awareness, I don't know. It actually doesn't sound too bad. I don't know. I gotta think about it. But anyways, so another thing is, actually, I was going to do a video for you guys back in June, but around like the end of June, my mother broke, not broke, she fractured 3 of her ribs from the 5th to 7th rib. Yeah, so she's still healing right now. Thankfully, because she didn't break any ribs, it was just fractures. She didn't need any surgery. So right now, it was kind of hard in the beginning because me, my brother, and my dad, we were insisting that she should work at home for like 2 weeks at least. But she was really stubborn, and she kept, I mean, the good thing is she only goes on site to work for 3 times a week, and then she works at home twice a week. But you know, we try to convince her, and it just didn't work. She's very stubborn like that. But we're constantly always making sure that she's okay and she doesn't fall again, because if she falls again while she's still healing, it's just going to be additional weeks, possibly months, till she heals again. But thankfully, she hasn't, well, actually she did she did fall again at work. This was, I think, about a week to 2 weeks ago ish. Just so you know, she does have an additional 2 weeks left to fully heal, because it does take about 4 to 6 weeks to heal fractures, or especially your ribs. So about a week to 2 weeks ago, she did fall at work. And I don't think she landed, because what happened, it's on her left side, from like from the bottom of her boob to like the left side of her ribs. That's where all the impact hit the first time she fell in her bedroom, when she was coming out from the bathroom. So that was the first impact. And then at work, I believe she said she tripped on something, and thankfully she landed knee first, I think. I'm not sure, but she definitely did not impact her left ribs again. So that's what was really important, because we really want her to heal. So yeah, we're just constantly making sure that she doesn't fall again at home, especially because when she's at work, we can't do anything for her. But of course, her coworkers know about it, so they sometimes check up on her. But yeah, that was a pretty scary moment, especially in the beginning, because when she said that she fell, and she actually did hit her head when she fell, and all I could think about was the Bob Saget situation, but she survived. So I was really thankful that besides that she, you know, hit her head, that she's okay. But yeah, but she did get a concussion when she actually, this is the crazy thing. After she fell, because it was still, I think it was a Tuesday morning when she fell, because it was Thursday, I believe, that either Thursday or Friday that she decided that she needed to go to the ER. So Thursday morning she fell, and then when she went to work, she said she felt really dizzy, and like she can tell that she had a concussion when her head hit the ground. So but thankfully, you know, she didn't like faint at work, or, you know, nothing really bad happened at work. She can just tell that she had a light concussion. And that was another thing that really scared us, because she has meningioma, and if you don't know what meningioma is, it's blood outside of the brain. So she was diagnosed with meningioma in summer of 2012. So she constantly has to take pills to decrease or at least stabilize the amount of blood that's outside her brain, because if it keeps increasing, then she does have to get surgery. So hopefully that's not going to happen at all. But so far her pills have been helping her. But yeah, when she fell, or when she said she hit her head, that's what we were worried about, was will it affect her meningioma more, or will it make it worse? But she went to her doctor, they did MRI scans, CT scans, everything, and everything was okay, besides that she has that meningioma. So it didn't make it worse, so we were really, really grateful for that as well. I'm really happy that my mom is a very strong woman. So like I said, it was a very scary moment for us, because I didn't, like, when that happened, I was like, forget about YouTube, forget about everything. I'm just gonna focus on my mom right now. But now that it's been about a month since it happened, I'm okay with finally getting back to you guys and so forth. But yeah, that's what happened these last 4 months. It's been pretty crazy for me. So I hope it doesn't get, but there is a good thing that's going to be happening soon. My eldest brother, who lives in Biloxi, Mississippi, is moving here to Florida, and he was supposed to move during this summer, but we finally got the contractors in late May, because our rental house in Kissimmee was flooded during, I don't remember what the Hurricane Irene. I don't remember what was the last big hurricane last year, but that was the first time that house was affected by any type of hurricane. I mean, well, when I was a kid, we did one of our trees in the back. It was during Hurricane Charlie. To me, Hurricane Charlie, when I was living in Kissimmee, was the worst hurricane I ever been through. But we had one of our big trees in the back of the house fall when I was a kid. But this was actually the worst. But our tenant told us the water was up to his ankle, so it really wasn't that bad. But still, pretty much the whole house was flooded. So we finally were able to get the contractors in at the end of May, and they're still not done. We thought it would take like maybe at most a month and a half to get things done, because we were hoping to help him move in this month in July. But they're still working on it, I believe, from what my dad was telling us. And my dad also has to do some things in the house, and if he can't get whatever he needs to get done by this month, then he'll just wait till my brother comes, and my brother can help him do whatever needs to be fixed in the house. But yeah, that's what I'm super excited about is my brother moving here to Florida, because he'll be closer to us, especially when I told him about, you know, our mom, and you know, he's really glad that he's moving over here, because, you know, now that our parents are getting older and we don't know what could possibly happen to them in the next few years, you know, we just right now feel like we need to be there for each other, and especially for our parents, you know. So it makes them feel better that all their kids are here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now it's 20 minutes. I'm not going to make this more than 25, so I have 5 minutes to get through the last thing. So since I'm still not done with my craft room, I decided, because I have so many projects and yarns that I want to play with, I picked a, I wouldn't say grocery bag, I guess you can make it a grocery bag. I got this from a conference, SSH, Society for Simulation in Healthcare. Now I don't know, no, I think that's the convention name, I think. But anyways, yeah, I got this for free, and it's a nice size bag. You know, it's not too big, not too small. And I decided I'm gonna fill it up with, whether it's past projects that I need to finish, or if it's new yarn that I want to play with, and so forth. Whatever can fit in here. Once it's full, that's it. These are the projects I'm gonna focus on. And once it's pretty much done, it's empty, I can add more projects that I need to finish, or more yarns that I want to play with, and so forth. So I already chose what I wanted in here, and I'm going to show you what I put in the bag. So of course, I told you guys I wanted to make sock yarns. I have not made a single sock yet. I haven't even like started. So I picked, since I have 4 of these balls from Mary Maxim, I did buy 2 of those mystery sock yarn box, and all the yarns were pretty much the same except for 2. So I do have 4 of these True Style Annabelle sock yarns. I think this is in, I don't know if this is in German or it's in a different language, so I can't tell you the info on this, sadly. But it's a really nice colorway. So these are going to be the first sock yarns I'm going to play with. Hopefully I can complete a pair of socks, whether it's from a sock loom, because I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I did buy a pack of the KB sock looms, and it comes in 2 different sizes. There's a his and her. So the larger purple one, I don't know where it is, I gotta look for it, is for like the men, or like people with bigger feet. And then the small orange one is for like women size socks. Sorry about bumping into this camera. I really hate this contraption. I wish it was a little bit more stable whenever you bump into it. I do need to find something else that's, but anyways, that's besides the point. So yeah, I will play, these are the first sock yarns I will play with. Hopefully I can complete a pair of socks. If I can complete it crochet style, that will make me immensely happy. But if I can't, because I really do like the knitting look better, but I will try the knitting loom first. But anyways, so of course I want to complete these beanies that I made. All they need is the fur ball, or the fall ball on the top. So if you guys want to see how they look, I don't remember this brand, but this one is the Premier Chunky, is it Color Fusion? I think that's what it is. It's the beachy Maui. It's the Maui yarn. So I thought this was a really nice color combo. This one I used the Dollar Tree yarns. Well, the pink one, and then the gold one has like gold foil in it. That's the Mary Maxim glitter. I don't remember what yarn that is. But this one is also a Premier yarn. I forgot what it's called. But actually, these patterns, some of them I kind of like, well, definitely this one I got from tutorial video. This one I pretty much made up. This one I think I got from a tutorial video as well. And then here's like the full Maui yarn. Now I'm kind of disappointed. I don't think they fully colored the inside of the yarn ball, unless this color is part of the yarn, but from when I looked on Premiere, it didn't look like this color is part of the colorway. I don't recall seeing it. I mean, I don't know, it just looks, to me, it just looks weird. So I don't even know if this would sell. Now, I'm glad that there's going to be a ball on top. Maybe it'll cover a little bit of it. I don't know, but we'll see. But if you guys are curious, that's how the Maui looks. And here's the back. But yeah. So, I think I got this from a tutorial video as well. So, those are projects I want to complete. Now, I'm so excited about this yarn, Spun Colors, Premier Spun Colors. Actually, I went on Mary Maxim about a month, 2 months ago, and I was super excited that they have a lot more Premier yarns, especially Premier yarns that I like the fruits and the Spun Colors. And this was $7.99 a ball on Mary Maxim. It's a little bit cheaper compared to going to the actual Premier website, because this is $9.99 full price on the Premier website, and that's a little pricey to me. I mean, $7.99 per ball, it's not too bad, especially for a big ball, but I'd rather pay $7.99 for this. So I did get 2 of these mallard. There's like brown, I think a little bit of gray, tan colors, and I love the teal bluish colors in here. I do plan to make a cardigan for myself from this, but right now I decided to just make a beanie out of this, just to see how it looks all together when you make a project out of it. So I'll read you the info. It's Premier Spun Colors. It's 419 yards or 384 meters, 7 ounces, 200 grams, 65% acrylic, 35% fine superwash merino. It's a medium 4. So really excited about. I do have 2 other colors that I bought from Mary Maxim with the Spun Colors. I don't remember the names. I think definitely one of them was rustic, but when I do the craft room tour, you'll be able to see them. I'll show you that in the next video. So, this is another project I need to complete using the Red Heart It's a Wrap. If you guys remember that top that I made for my mom using the Hobie Halloween yarn, this is the same top. So I wanted to see how this gray and tan looks together. This is going to be for my aunt. This is the top that I was going to make for my aunt's birthday, but I knew that I was going to be able to finish it by her birthday, so this is going to be her Christmas gift. So I definitely need to finish this before Christmas and, you know, wrap it up and so forth. So yeah, need to finish that. And then the last thing, so the last thing that I put in this bag. Now, I don't think I told you guys, but I decided to unsubscribe from the Mary Maxim Crochet Club because I was getting these kits and I started one, but I didn't like, if you remember that scarf kit, I didn't like the pattern. I completely stopped. I just couldn't go any further. So I'm going to use that yarn for something else. But besides that kit, I haven't even started any other kits that I received from them. So it was better for me to just unsubscribe, because that's the thing. I mean, I love subscriptions, but the bad thing about it is if you don't do these kits within the month that you get it, and you just have all these kits build up, because even Citrus Twist kits, which is like a scrapbooking subscription, I have so many of those kits, and I have like 20 kits that I just did not touch yet, and I'm like paying for I'm paying like $30 a month. So I have to learn to just stop. Just if you're like, just stop, and get back into it when you finally complete these kits, or I don't know, get rid of them, or who knows what. But yeah, so this was the last kit I believe I received from Mary Maxim after I unsubscribed from them. This is the crochet bag kit, or crocheted bag. I like the colors, and I want to see the full size of this because they do use it as like a yarn bag ish. This is using the Grundle Pretty yarns, and like I said, I do like the color combo, and I'm glad that they used the dark gray as the bottom, especially if you're gonna put the bag on the floor or who knows where. So I rather have the dark color be the bottom color. But I'm not fond of the red and orange, but it does look good together, so I actually don't mind. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this kit, because out of all the kits that I received, to be honest with you guys, I think I got maybe 3 to 4 kits in total, because I subscribed to them in November last year. I don't remember exactly when I unsubscribed from them this year, but yeah, I think I have 3 to 4 kits from them, and this is the only kit I was super uber excited about, because I like to make crochet bags, and I mean the colors, I mean everything, it looks so nice. So it's kind of sad that out of all the kits that I got, this is the only one that I really like. So that's why, even if I do finish all those Mary Maxim kits, I'm probably going to still be on the fence about resubscribing to them, because you don't know what type of kit you're going to get, what type of yarn that comes with it, and so forth. So that's the thing that I worry about, is because even with my scrapbooking kits, there were some kits that I was just like, ugh, I don't like the color combos, I don't, whatever the case is, you feel like you wasted your money for that month, you know, for a kit that you wouldn't really use yourself or pick yourself. But yeah, anyways, don't want to get into another tangent. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do to make it easier for myself, so I don't feel overwhelmed, because like I said, I'm one of those people, I easily get overwhelmed with a whole bunch of stuff. If there's too much stuff, I don't even want to look at it, I don't want to touch it. So just to help me manage my projects and the amount of yarns I have and so forth, that one black bag, that will help me manage everything. Hopefully that will work. But yeah, I'm over 30 minutes, so I better go. If you guys are curious, my tortoise Kudo is doing okay. Maybe in the next video I will introduce her to you guys, because I feel bad about not posting a video. So like I said, I will post another video next week, sometime next week. But I will always make sure, like from here on out, at least one video a week. Before the end of the week, I will post a video until I get all this done. Because like with my Etsy shop reopened, I have so many savings challenges to make digitally, and also I'm currently making more savings challenge products, excuse me. So like I said, if you guys are into the budgeting system and love savings challenges, I will put a link to my Etsy shop in the box below. You can check it out. To be honest, I don't have a lot of savings challenges, especially physical products. I probably have maybe, I have a lot of scratch off ones, but when it comes to like different types of savings challenges, I really don't have a lot. But just check it out for yourself and see if there's anything that you like. Let me know. But anyways, that's pretty much it. So like I said, I apologize again for being MIA, and I will try to be active again with this channel and get back into doing reviews for you guys and so forth. But anyways, thanks guys for being patient, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.